everybody. Can you hear me if I talk over here? Sorry. Okay. Good morning, everyone. It's lovely to be here in Iωanνίνων. Thank you so much on behalf of FESPA to the University of Iωanνίνων, the Dean, the Rector, and all the colleagues and students here. It is a wonderful thing to have a conference like this. Thank you so much. It's wonderful to have a conference like this and for FESPA to have the privilege to support you in this fantastic printing congress. Iωanνίνων is a beautiful city with a lot of history, and yesterday I was fortunate enough to do a bicycle tour, not the whole lake, but a part of the lake with my colleague Graham, and we saw some of your beautiful city. But last night we saw really the heart, I think, of Iωanνίνων. We saw the printing community come together, and it was a wonderful inauguration of the museum. So thank you for enabling us to come and to share that with you. I'd like to also give a big thank you to SEME, the Printers Association in Greece, who work so much with the printers. Because at FESPA, one of the things that we do, which is very important, is we try to reinvest back into the printing industry. So you probably know FESPA for the shows, but a lot of what we are doing too is trying to help printers on the ground in a community to get the network and the community together. So I work at FESPA with the 37 associations around the world, and it's always fantastic to come and meet the printers, to actually see people and to see young people who are coming up into the industry is a really wonderful thing. So FESPA's mission is all about this connecting the community and about in the different types of print. So at FESPA, we try to reach out to lots of people. We have over Sri Lanka to help printers over there to learn and to get into the printing trade. We also run events around the world, such as the Congress about printing that we have in Mexico. And we've just had the Southern European Congress, which was held a couple of weeks ago in Lisbon, with printers from Portugal, Spain, Italy and France. In addition to that, we invest in some products and important research. And one of the things I will talk a little bit about later in my presentation is some of the research and the latest hot off the press industry findings. So you probably know FESPA best for all the exhibitions that we run. You may have been to a FESPA exhibition, and if you haven't been to one, it's even more busy because we've just had a fantastic show in Berlin, in Germany, with lots of other events coming up throughout the year. The Global Print Expo, which took place in Berlin, welcomed over 20,000 people to the exhibition. It was a fantastic time for people to see the latest machinery, the latest techniques, but also we run conferences at these events. So the conferences have speakers and experts. We had a couple of new features this year which were very special. Print Make Wear helped to show the process of printing on direct-to-garment. And the digital corrugated experience helped to show corrugated and packaging as well, to showcase what's happening there. And of course you can attend the show in several different capacities. You might be an exhibitor. If you have a print company, either now or in the future, you might find that you're an exhibitor at the show. You can also be a visitor and visit all the halls. You might be a member of your association, and if you're a member of your association in Greece, you get to visit Club FESPA, which is the VIP area where you can have free refreshments, you can sit down, you can have meetings. Or you might be an award winner. Now, the FESPA Awards have a very special awards category that I think you might be interested in, and it's called the Star Award. It's open to people between the ages of 16 and 25, and it's all about people working as a vocational trainee or as a student. And it helps to celebrate actually what young people are doing, and if you win, you might get to win a cheque for €1,000. And obviously one of the important factors in quality in print is colour management. And my colleague will be speaking a little bit later because he is our in-house FESPA expert on colour management and on printing. So he will be giving further information about that later. And that's relevant because of what we have learned recently in what we call the FESPA print census. Now, the print census is the biggest print survey in the world. No organisation has ever managed to do a survey bigger than this. We talked to 1,400 respondents. In fact, there were 1,405 respondents all over the world in over 100 countries. And they gave us lots of information that we have managed to put together in a global print census. And I'm going to share with you a couple of the statistics, some of the information we have learned from that today. First of all, just to give you some background on the demographics, who answered the survey. So, by industry segment, I have to say in Greece, by the way, I have a slide, but I don't think it's. In Greece, I want to go backwards. Oh, there we go. There we go. Respondents from. Sorry, I'm having a bit of a computer. There we go, going the wrong way. Now I'm going the right way. It helps. Okay. So we had, as I said, over 1,400 respondents, and actually in Greece, you managed to get just over 100 responses. It was absolutely fantastic. So thank you very much to all of those, and thank you to the hard work of our association, to Fontina, Lombardia and to Maria, not just for organising the conference, but also for putting so much hard work into trying to ask people to respond to the survey. Because by responding to the survey, we get great information about the industry, and that's really important. So, what did we learn? So, we learnt from different areas of the printing industry. You can see here, for some reason my mouse is... You can see here that we have packaging, we have sign and display. It's not staying, is it? There we go. Okay. We've got sign and display, textile, fabric, graphic arts, commercial. Just a word as well about customer requirements. For people who are printers or who are going to be printers, I'm sure you know better than I do the tough requirements that customers have and how customers today want more for less, want better quality, shorter print runs, all of these things. So we asked printers, what is your experience at the moment? What does the customer want? And our printers said that the top three things that were big challenges and that customers wanted were faster turnaround, shorter print runs, and just-in-time manufacturing. And very often, people wanted printers to deliver their print direct to the venue where they wanted the print to be, not back to them as a client. So it was quite interesting to see, and we are able to compare this with our results from 3 years ago to see the evolution. Very interestingly as well, the key for success for a lot of our community of printers is all about training on new development tools. So a lot of IT equipment was mentioned here, like Adobe or colour management, which of course we know is on the agenda today, or cloud computing. So education and training and staff development. To finish off the presentation, oh sorry, where is that not? There we go. Okay, just to say thank you. I graduated from my university on the 1st of July in 1991. This is me in 1991. I'm sure I haven't changed at all. I will always remember that the first day I went to university, our dean of the university said, studying is really important, but it's also really important to take the opportunities to do what you can while you're studying. And I think that this wonderful conference this week will provide students and young people and printers with the opportunities to do extra things and get extra knowledge during this week. So enjoy the conference this week and have a wonderful time. Thank you.